Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball field. I'm Cody West, and we're broadcasting live tonight on the current. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
At Littlefield ISD, we're not just upgrading facilities, we're creating opportunities. Where students excel in dual credit courses, engage in effective vocational programs, and achieve associate's degrees upon graduation. Our staff brings real-world experience, guiding students to think critically and solve problems. Here we stand united in our mission to develop and inspire every student as we embrace the spirit of Wildcat magic.
Wildcat Laundry in Littlefield is a proud supporter of Littlefield High School athletics and wants to wish the Wildcats good luck in tonight's game. Wildcat Laundry is a clean, full-service laundromat with quality coin-operated washers and dryers for all your needs. Comforters too big for your home washer? Bring them to the Wildcat Laundry. Need to take care of several loads in a short time? Come to Wildcat Laundry, located at 901 Hall Avenue in Littlefield. Wildcat Laundry says go Cats.
Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, right here in Littlefield, provides grade A, gold star quality milk products to manufacturers around the world. We are proud to be here in Littlefield, and we support our student athletes. Our philosophy is to be a good neighbor to everyone in this town. We take pride in our work and in our community. Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, farms, people, and technology, achieving gold star quality. Go Cats!
On your corner and in your corner, headquartered in Littlefield, Texas since 1946, First Federal Bank is your hometown bank with hometown personalities. No name changes, no 1-800 numbers, no branches, just roots right here in Littlefield, Texas, home of the Fighting Wildcats. Come in and join the winning team and experience First Federal Bank hospitality today. First Federal Bank Littlefield, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS 494763. Welcome back into the ballpark. I'm Cody West, and we're live tonight where the Littlefield Wildcats varsity baseball team is taking on a team made up of Littlefield Wildcats Legends in the 2026 Alumni game. Let me give you the Legends. Let's see, this is in, don't guess any particular order. Well, maybe from the earliest graduates to the most recent. Wearing number 34 from the class of 07 is Andrew Lopez. Wearing number 40 from the class of 2022, Jonathan Weaver. Also wearing number 40 from the class of 2011 is Tanner Foley. Number 20 from the class of 2015, Trey Harris. Number 34 from the class of 09 is Tucker Foley. Wearing number 22 from the class of 2015 is Reese Rogers. Wearing number 18 from the class of 22 is Ethan Garcia. Wearing number 10, also from the class of 22, Jordan Trevino. Wearing number 4 for the Legends from the class of 2024, Isaiah Rodriguez. Wearing number 6, also from the class of 24, Marcus Rosales. Wearing number 2 from the class of 2025 is Major McNeese. Wearing number 4 is from the class of 2021. That's Turner Heffington. Number 8 is from the class of 2019, Colden Land. Wearing number 14 from the class of 2011 is Odie Gray. Wearing number 12 from the class of 25, Ian Mendez. Wearing number 18 from the class of 26, Seth Hartley. Class of 2016 is Seth Hartley. Wearing number 28 from the class of 25, Chip Green. Wearing number 30 from the class of 25, Adam McDonald. And wearing number 32 from the class of 2024, Brendan Bowman. Number 32, C.J. Weaver gets the start on the mound today for the Wildcats varsity. Behind the plate, number 10, Kaiser Billingsley. First baseman is number 8, Jaden Kirkland. Second baseman, number 26, Braden Black. The shortstop is number 22, Dawson Adkins. And the third baseman, number 24, Albert Velasquez. Out in left field is number 14, Craig Jennings. In center field, number 20 is Anastasio Ayala, and number 12, Tate Clark, is out in right field. So here comes Andrew Lopez, and the first pitch is down the middle for a called strike one. 0-1 to the batter, Andrew Lopez of the Littlefield Legends. He's going to pop this one up high in the infield, coming down to the pitcher. Weaver makes the catch. And that will be out number 1 on a pop-up. So it's 1 away for the Legends here in the top of inning number 1. We're scheduled to play 7 innings, just like a real game. This is an exhibition game, and here's Jonathan Weaver coming to bat against his little brother, CJ. First pitch to Jonathan. Just misses low and away for ball 1. 1-0 the count to the batter, Jonathan Weaver. CJ Weaver, the right-hander, gets a call from his catcher, Billingsley. That pitch misses low and away, ball 2 now. 2 balls and no strikes, 2-0. Jonathan Weaver at the plate, CJ Weaver pitching. That one low, ball 3 now. 3 balls and no strikes, 3-0. Beautiful night for baseball here in mid-February. 3 balls, no strikes. Pitch, and that will be fouled off down the right field line. Count goes 3-1 now. Weaver versus Weaver here. Tanner Foley is in the on-deck circle for the Legends. Here in the top of the first. 3 balls and 1 strike. CJ with a windup in the pitch. That one misses low and away for ball 4, and the Legends have their first base runner of the game. Runner on first with 1 out. So Jonathan Weaver on first base, and here comes Tanner Foley. Tanner, the right-handed batter, steps into the box. Batting third in the order for the Legends. First pitch here. Misses low for ball 1. Gets past the catcher. Jonathan's going to second. Throw goes down, and he'll slide in safely. Jonathan Weaver reaches second base on a passed ball, and the Legends have a runner in scoring position here. One ball, no strikes. Back at the plate to Foley. Here's Weaver. Wind up and the 1-0. That one misses low for ball 2. Now 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Tanner Foley, class of 2011. CJ keeping a close eye on the runner there at second base, his brother Jonathan. Here's the 2-0. Low and away, he gets past the catcher. And that allows Jonathan to go to third base on another passed ball. So now it's 3 balls, no strikes. 3-0 with a runner on third and 1 out. Trey Harris is in the on-deck circle for the Legends. Next pitch, misses low for ball 4. Tanner draws the walk. So Tanner Foley goes to first base. Weaver is on third. Runners on the corners for the Legends with 1 out, and here comes Trey Harris. Trey Harris is the cleanup hitter today, class of 2015. Left-handed batter at the plate, first lefty in the lineup for the Legends. First pitch, low, ball 1, low and in the dirt. The Legends are coached by longtime head baseball coach, now Superintendent Mitch McNeese, and assisted by current Littlefield Wildcats assistant coach Joseph Hood. Coach Hood is down the first base line, Coach McNeese in the third base box. So here we go, 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0 to the batter, Trey Harris. 1-0 pitch, low and away, ball 2, gets past the catcher. Jonathan won't try to come home, but Tanner will make it to second base. That was a little bit of a wild pitch there. So now 2 balls, no strikes with 1 out here in the top of inning number 1. 2 runners in scoring position. That pitch was outside for ball 3. Now 3 balls and no strikes, 3-0. Next pitch comes in there for a called strike. Now it's 3-1. Next pitch is going to be hit out into right field. Gets down for a base hit. Jonovan will come in and score from third, and that will be an RBI single for Trey Harris out into right field. And it is 1-0. Legends on top. Meanwhile, Tanner Foley goes to third base, and here comes Tucker. On the first pitch, Trey will steal second base. The first pitch was outside for ball 1. 1-0 with runners at second and third for the Legends. Tucker Foley at the plate. That pitch is low for ball 2. Tucker graduated in 2009. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That's outside for ball 3, now 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes to the batter, Tucker Foley, with Reese Rogers on deck. .30 pitch. Swing and a foul ball. Back to the backstop. Strike 1 on the foul. Now 3-1 the count to Foley. We have Trey Harris at second base. Tanner Foley at third base. Tucker Foley at the plate. C.J. Weaver, the pitcher for the varsity. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss at strike 2, and now it's a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 to the batter. Weaver with a payoff pitch. High, ball 4, and that'll load him up. Tucker Foley draws the walk. Bases are loaded with 1 out for the Legends here in the top of the first. And Reese Rogers comes to the plate. Reese, the number 6 batter in the order for the Legends. Reese graduated in 2015. First pitch in there for a called strike 1. Reese Rogers, the current school board president. Now batting for the Wildcats. Legends. That pitch is fouled off, and that will be strike 2. So 2 pitches in, and Reese is down in the count 0-2. Wind up, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at strike 3, and Rogers goes down swinging for out number 2, and that is the first strikeout of the game for the Wildcats varsity pitcher C.J. Weaver. So here comes another lefty, Ethan Garcia. Ethan comes up with 2 outs and the bases loaded. First pitch to Ethan is inside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. We have Tucker Foley on first, Trey Harris on second, Tanner Foley on third. Here's the 1-0. That one misses low for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 to the batter, Ethan Garcia. Should Ethan get on with 2 outs, Jordan Trevino would be the next batter up for the Wildcats. Legends. Here's the 2-0. That one's high, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes, 3-0. The wind up and the 3-0 delivery. That one comes in for a strike, and now it's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. C.J. Weaver on the mound. Kaiser Billingsley behind the plate for the Wildcats varsity. 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at strike 2, and now it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2, bases loaded with 2 outs. Runners will be going on this pitch. Here's the payoff. Swing and a foul tip. Oh no, the catcher caught it, and that'll be strike 3. As Ethan Garcia goes down swinging, the Legends bring one across, leave the bases loaded, And we're headed to the bottom of the first. 1-0, Legends on top. We'll be back right after this.
Hillcrest Funeral Home is Littlefield owned and operated and has been since 2007. We are proud supporters of the Wildcats, Lady Cats, and our Wildcat Band. I'm Shauna Wagley Hastings, and my promise is to always offer you personal and compassionate care in your time of loss. Hillcrest is hometown, and we are always here for you. Come see us at 1305 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Hillcrest Funeral Home, cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
The dictionary says that an employee is a person who is paid to work. At Wiley, our employees are teammate, neighbor, professional, expert, family. Our employees work hard to earn your business and even harder to keep it.
Welcome back into the Wildcats ballpark. I'm Cody West here at the 2026 Alumni game. As we move to the bottom of inning number 1, the Littlefield Legends lead this game by a score of 1-0 as Kaiser Billingsley comes to the plate to start things off for the varsity. He'll be facing Major McNeese. McNeese, a left-handed pitcher, who graduated last year, delivers the first pitch, and it's fouled off for strike one. 0-1. I'll try to get the outfielders for you, as we've got Major McNeese on the mound and Ian Mendez behind the plate for the Alumni. Next pitch a little high and outside, ball 1. Count goes 1-1. We have Seth Hartley at first base, Jonathan Weaver playing second, Odie Gray at shortstop, and Reese Rogers at third as the next pitch is low for ball 2. And I'll get these outfielders for you here in a moment. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2-1. Swing and a ground ball hit out to third base. Rogers fields it, throws to first, and it's in time. Hartley with his heel on the bag for out number 1. Kaiser Billingsley grounds out to third. So here comes Ana Ayala, number 20, Estacio, the center fielder today for the Wildcats varsity. 1 away, nobody on. Here in the bottom of inning number 1. Ayala, right-handed batter, steps into the box. First pitch, low and inside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Coach Jet Hartley is coaching over in the third base box, the head coach. This is going to be a grounder foul down the first baseline. Coach Blake Green over in the first base box for the Wildcats varsity team. One and one to Ayala. Next pitch is going to be a grounder. Gets between the shortstop and the third baseman out into left field. And that'll be a 1-out single for Ayala. And a hard hit grounder out to left. That puts a runner on first with 1 out for the varsity. And here comes Dawson Adkins. Dawson gets a call from his coach, Jet Hartley, down the third baseline. Adkins steps into the box. First pitch. Catches the inside corner for a called strike 1. 0-1 to the batter Adkins with Ayala on first base. McNeese with a pickoff throw to first, not in time. Adkins steps back in for the varsity. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a line drive right up the middle, gets through for a base hit. Out into center field. Ayala's rounding second, headed for third. That'll be a single for Dawson Adkins to center field on a line drive. To shallow center field. And that puts runners on the corners. Adkins on first, Ayala on third, and here's C.J. Weaver. C.J., the cleanup hitter, batting fourth in the order. Here's the first pitch to C.J., and he'll foul this one straight back for strike one. 0-1. The varsity has the tying run on third base, the go-ahead run on first here in the first inning. Bottom of the first. The 1-0 from McNeese. High and outside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Shows bunt, lays it down. Runner coming home, but it rolls outside the line. Reese Rogers was charging up on it from third base, but it rolled outside and will be foul. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Adkins heads back to first base. Ayala heads back to third. C.J. Weaver at the plate. So here's Major McNeese with a 1-2 pitch to C.J. Weaver, and he'll foul this one over the backstop and out of play. Count remains 1-2. Want to remind everybody, we're still in the thick of basketball season here at the Littlefield Sports Network, but we will have all of the district baseball games for you here on YouTube once district play starts. That pitch misses inside, ball 2. Just thought we would cover this game here tonight, something for fun. Give the old guys a little exposure that they had back in the day. That pitch is low, ball 3. And just about every single player on the Legends team I had the opportunity to cover, with the exception anybody who graduated in 2012 or later. I've covered them when they were in high school. 3-2. Ground ball between shortstop and third, and it's a tie game. Adkins slides into third. The throw gets past the third baseman, but they'll hold him up. And it's 1-1. C.J. Weaver with a base hit ties the game. To score, Anastasio Ayala from third base on a hard hit ground ball out into left field. Adkins makes it all the way to third. And then Weaver goes to second base on the throw. That brings Jaden Kirkland to the plate. He shows bunt, but fouls it off. 0-1. Jaden Kirkland, the number 5 batter in the order for the varsity. Base hit could score 2 with C.J. Weaver at second base and Dawson Adkins at third. Major McNeese, who graduated last year, on the mound for the Legends. That pitch is outside for ball 1. Goes 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one. Wind up in the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, and now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch. High and inside. Ball 2, and now the count's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the batter, Kirkland. Wind up in the pitch. Swing and a miss at strike 3, and Kirkland goes down swinging for out number 2. So 2 outs and 2 on for the varsity. And here comes Rylan Russell to the plate. Rylan comes up with runners at second and third. It's Weaver on second, Adkins on third, left-handed batter at the plate. Pitch, swing, and a foul ball over the visitors' dugout. 0-1. Coach Hartley told me he told me prior to the game that if you win the game, you get the home dugout the next year. Swing and a miss at strike 2, and now it's 0-2. Last year, the varsity team beat the Alumni. So the varsity team is in their home dugout. That pitch is a wild pitch. Oh, runner's coming home, play at the plate, and he'll be safe. And the varsity takes the lead 2-0 on a wild pitch. Dawson Atkins comes home. That also allows Weaver to go to third base. That wild pitch was ball 1. Varsity on top now, 2-1. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss at strike 3. Rylan Russell goes down swinging for out number 3 to retire the side. And we played 1 complete here at the Wildcats ballpark. Varsity 2, Legends 1. We'll be back right after.
The dictionary says that an employee is a person who is paid to work. At Wiley, our employees are teammate, neighbor, professional, expert, family. Our employees work hard to earn your business and even harder to keep it.
Trust the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. They offer a better way to buy insurance. Visit with David McGehee and let him shop multiple carriers to get the most competitive rate available. For auto, home, commercial, life, crop insurance, and more, go by 2433 South Farwell Avenue in Littlefield or give David a call at 385-1693 and let him find the best combination of price, coverage, and service just for you. The Lance Insurance Agency proudly supports the Wildcats and Lady Cats in all that they do.
Sweetheart deals this month at Bill Wells Chevrolet GMC. Hey folks, Brian Bruce here. We have new vehicles arriving daily and a few remaining 25s. So now's the time to get a sweetheart deal from Bill Wells. We have great financing and excellent service in our award-winning service department. At Bill Wells, we want to be your car dealer for life. Call clickbillwellschevrolet.com or together let's drive to 501 South I-27 where your next car is in plain view.
Welcome back into this 2026 alumni game between the Littlefield Legends and the current Littlefield Wildcats varsity team. So we've got a new pitcher on the mound for the varsity. This will be Ana Ayala. Ayala was in center field. Now pitching for the Wildcats varsity. Here's the windup. First pitch is going to be a line drive. Gets past the third baseman out into left field. Jordan Trevino. Jordan takes the first pitch of the second inning and gets on base with a single. A line drive out to left field. That puts a runner on first base with no outs for the Legends, and Isaiah Rodriguez comes to the plate. Isaiah graduated in 2024. He comes to the plate for the Wildcats Legends, right-handed batter to face Ayala. Pitch, swing, and a little line drive to short. Caught. The throw to first, not in time as Jordan gets back in safely. The shortstop out there, number 10, Kaiser Billingsley. Coach Hartley moved a lot of guys around. I'll try to give you all the positions here as I figure it out. So here comes Isaiah Rodriguez. Correction, Isaiah lined out. This is Jordan's going to go to second base on a stolen base. This is Marcus Rosales. Marcus at the plate with an 0-1 count. Rosales, left-handed batter. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a fly ball foul down the left field line. It will be out of play, and that will be strike two. I was kind of expecting, this is the first year we've covered the alumni game, but I was kind of expecting both coaches to kind of move guys around, especially on the Legends. So forgive me if I lose some players here. There's going to be a little fly ball out into the left field, and that will get down for a base hit. Here comes Jordan. He's going to head back to third base. That'll be a base hit for Marcus Rosales, and he'll make it all the way to second base. So that puts runners at second and third base for the Legends. And here comes Major McNeese to the plate. Major McNeese now batting for the Legends. The varsity leads this game 2-0, but the Legends have the tying run on third, the go-ahead run on second with one out. First pitch here is outside for ball one from Ayala. So I think we've got Anastasio on the mound. Jaden Kirkland is now behind the plate. C.J. Weaver at first. Braden Black at second. Kaiser Billingsley is now at short. That pitch is low. So here we go, McNeese. Ahead in the count, 2-0. And he tips a bunt, foul tip on a bunt. And it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 to the batter, Major McNeese for the Legends. Major, a 2025 graduate. 2-1. Low, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike now, 3-1. Jordan Trevino, the base runner on third base. Marcus Rosales is at second base. 3-1 pitch. Swing and another foul ball. That will be strike 2. So he fouls it up against the backstop. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Here's the payoff pitch to Major McNeese. Swing and a ground ball out to first. CJ gloves it. They get the out at first base, but Jordan will score on the ground out, and that ties the game at 2. As Major McNeese grounds out to first. That also advances Marcus Rosales to third base, so with 2 outs now. Here comes number 4. Turner Heffington to the plate. Turner at the plate with 2 outs and a runner on third. First pitch to Heffington is low for ball 1. Turner graduated in 2021. One ball, no strikes. Pitch. Low and away, ball 2. Gets past the catcher, runner's coming home. Rosales slides in head first, and the Legends reclaim the lead 3-2 on a wild pitch. Marcus Rosales still has some wheels. So now 2 outs, nobody on for Turner. 2-0 pitch. Outside, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes, 3-0. Delivery. That's a strike down the middle. 3-1 now. 3 balls and 1 strike. That next pitch low and inside, ball 4. So Turner draws the walk. Two outs, runner on first base. And here comes Colden Land to the plate for the Legends. Colden graduated in 2019. Right-handed batter takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Turner Heffington, the base runner on first with 2 outs. Colden Land at the plate. That pitch is outside for ball 3, now 3-2. Correction, 3-0. Should Colden Land get on base with 2 outs here, Odie Gray would be the next batter up for the Legends. 2-0 pitch. That one clips the outside corner for a called strike 1, and now it's 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 to the batter, Land. Top of inning number 2. Runner's going to go. Pitch is high, and Heffington steals second base. Turner Heffington in safely. The stolen base on ball 3. That moves Turner into scoring position with 2 outs here. 3-1 back at the plate. 3 balls, 1 strike to the batter, Colden Land. Pitch. That'll be a line drive. Gets through for a base hit out into right field. Dawson Adkins dove at it, couldn't get to it. Here comes Turner rounding third, and he'll score. And that'll be an RBI single for Colden Land to score Turner Heffington. And it's 4-2, the Legends on top. Now here's Odie Gray at the plate. 2 outs, runner on first. Ana Ayala on the mound for the varsity. First pitch in there for a strike. And a steal. Colden steals second base. Throw down wasn't in time. And that moves Colden Land into scoring position. Back at the plate, it's 0-1. Here's Ayala with the 0-1 pitch to Gray. That one's outside, ball 1. Odie graduated in 2011. One ball, 1 strike, 1-1 with 2 outs. Little conversation on the mound out there. Should Odie get on base with 2 outs here, Ian Mendez would be the next batter up for the Legends. Little pickoff throw to second base, not in time as Colden gets back in safely. Odie steps back into the box here. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. The 1-1 pitch. That'll be a ground ball chopper out to second base. Adkins gloves it, throws to first, and it's in time. Weaver with his heel on the bag, and that will be out number 3 as Odie Gray grounds out. And that will retire the side. But the Legends bring 3 runs across in the top of the second. We're headed to the bottom of inning number 2. Your score, Littlefield Wildcats Legends 4, Littlefield Wildcats Varsity 2. We'll be back right after this.
Sweetheart deals this month at Bill Wells Chevrolet GMC. Hey folks, Brian Bruce here. We have new vehicles arriving daily and a few remaining 25s. So now's the time to get a sweetheart deal from Bill Wells. We have great financing and excellent service in our award-winning service department. At Bill Wells, we want to be your car dealer for life. Call, click BillWellsChevrolet.com, or together let's drive to 501 South I-27, where your next car is in plain view.
Brown Flying Service in Littlefield provides agricultural aerial application services to crop producers across the South Plains. They offer full-service spraying and crop dusting for your agriculture operation. The Browns are longtime supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats and send them all the best in tonight's game. Based at the Littlefield Taylor Brown Municipal Airport, it's Brown Flying Service supporting the Wildcats this season.
Welcome back into tonight's alumni game, the 2026 game, where the Littlefield alumni lead the game 4-2 over the current varsity team. We now have Brendan Bowman behind the plate for the Legends, and I'll try to get you as many names as I can out there. They're changing positions regularly here. But this is Tate Clark coming to the plate for the varsity. Major McNeese remains on the mound for the Legends. The first pitch is a wild pitch. So that'll be ball one. 1 ball, no strikes to the batter, Tate Clark. Next pitch comes right down the middle for a called strike 2. Next pitch low and away, ball 2. It's now 2 balls and 1 strike. Next one comes in for a called strike. Now it's 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3 as Tate Clark goes down swinging for out number 1. So it's 1 away for the varsity, and Craig Jennings comes to the plate now. Craig Jennings in his first at-bat of the game, left-handed batter. Steps into the box here with 1 away. Nobody on. First pitch is outside, or inside rather, for ball 1. So we got McNeese on the mound, Brendan Bowman behind the plate. Looks like Adam McDonald is now at first base. Next pitch comes in for a strike. It's now 1-1. Our second baseman out there is going to be number 4, Isaiah Rodriguez. Next pitch was high for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. That one comes in for a called strike. Now it's 2-2. The shortstop is now Jordan Trevino, wearing number 10. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball out into left field. Oh, shallow. Caught by Chip Green, the third baseman. And that will be out number 2 on a little short fly ball that kind of got up there. It looked like it was going to get past the third baseman, but it comes right down to Chip. So here comes Braden Black. Number 26, Braden Black to the plate for the varsity. First pitch is outside for ball 1. 2 outs and nobody on here for the varsity. 2-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes, 2-0. Wind up, 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Oh, that'll be, I think it's 2-1. Braden Black at the plate. Wind up in the pitch. In there for a called strike 2, and now it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on here for the varsity. McNeese, the 2-2 pitch. Outside, ball 3, good eye there from Braden Black. Should he get on base with 2 outs, Kaiser Billingsley would be the next batter up for the varsity. Here's the payoff. Swing and a miss at strike 3. Black goes down swinging for out number 3 to retire the side. And we played 2 complete innings here at the Wildcats ballpark. 4-2, the Legends on top. We'll be back right after this.
Brown Flying Service in Littlefield provides agricultural aerial application services to crop producers across the South Plains. They offer full-service spraying and crop dusting for your agriculture operation. The Browns are longtime supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats and send them all the best in tonight's game. Based at the Littlefield Taylor Brown Municipal Airport, it's Brown Flying Service supporting the Wildcats this season.
118 years and still going strong. Wellington State Bank is your hometown community bank. Wellington State Bank offers personal dedicated service on deposit accounts, farm and equipment loans, and many other financial needs. Wellington State Bank proudly serves the Littlefield area and always supports the Wildcats. Visit any of our 14 locations or on the web at wellingtonsb.bank. Wellington State Bank of Littlefield, your partners in progress, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Energy Fitness is Littlefield's newest 24-hour fitness center with affordable monthly membership rates and never any contracts. Energy Fitness is for everyone. Whether you want to get in shape, lose weight, build muscle, or just stay in motion, Energy Fitness has something for you. We have free weights, a cardio room, 14-station strength circuit, turf area, and more. Located at 713 West Marshall Howard Boulevard in Littlefield. Call us at 806-551-2371 or visit EnergyFitnessLFD.com for more information.
Welcome back in to the top of inning number 3. Legends coming to the plate. This is Ian Mendez. First pitch to Mendez. Comes in for a called strike 1. Ana Ayala remains on the mound for the varsity. Jaden Kirkland behind the plate. CJ Weaver on first. Dawson Adkins playing second. Here's a swing and a miss at strike 2. Kaiser Billingsley, the shortstop, and Braden Black as a third baseman. Out in the outfield, Albert Velasquez in left, Craig Jennings in center, and Tate Clark in right. And here's a fly ball down the right field line. It's going all the way back to the wall. Mendez rounding first, headed for second. He's going to dig for third. And that will be a leadoff triple for Ian Mendez. On a hard hit fly ball down the right field line. Runner on third with no outs here for the Legends. And here comes Seth Hartley to the plate. Big brother to the head baseball coach, Jet. Here's the first pitch to Seth Hartley from Anastasio Ayala. Curveball stays high. That'll be ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Next pitch, swing and a ground ball down the third baseline, and it's just outside the bag. It's a foul. 1 ball, 1 strike to Seth Hartley. Chip Green in the on-deck circle for the Legends. Here's the 1-1. That one misses low. Ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0. Next pitch. Swing and a foul ball straight back to the backstop. Strike 2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Seth is a 2016 graduate of Littlefield High School. That pitch is outside. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 3-2. Got Olivia with us tonight. Just joined us, brought me a Powerade. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Here's a payoff to Seth. That's going to be a fly ball in foul territory caught by CJ Weaver for out number 1. So Seth Hartley flies out in foul territory down the first baseline. 1 away. Runner on third base with 1 out for the Legends. And here comes Chip Green. Chippy graduated last year, facing Ana Ayala. And he'll swing at the first pitch here and foul it off for strike one. You've missed a good game so far. The Legends are on top 4-2.
Okay.
Here in the top of the third. Here's the 0-1. That pitch is low, ball one. But I'm glad you're here because they're doing a lot of subbing, especially the Legends. They're doing a lot of subbing. And so I haven't been able to keep up with who's where.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Doing my best. The 1-1 pitch to Chip Green, low and away, ball two. Throw down to third. Not in time as Mendez gets back in safely. So it's 2 balls and 1 strike, 2-1. Ayala gets a call from his catcher, Kirkland. Here's the pitch. He's going to pop up a bunt, and it drops in foul. Good effort there from Braden Black, the third baseman, to try to get to it, but couldn't get there.
Yeah, him and Anastasio took off running.
So Chip lives to see another pitch. It's now 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2-2 to the batter, Chip Green. Pitch, swing and a ground ball to the first baseman. Weaver backhands it. It's a foot race to the bag, and C.J. Weaver gets there first. And Chip grounds out to the first baseman.
That was a good RBI.
It does score Ian Mendez from third base, and that makes your score 5-2. The Legends on top. And here comes Adam McDonald. Adam wears number 30. Adam also graduated last year. 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch. He's going to lay down a bunt. McDonald down the first baseline. Throw off the mark. Adam, they're going to say, he's safe. The umpire didn't see that CJ didn't make the catch there. And that allows McDonald to get to second base on an error.
Is he a legend ref or
I don't know who these umpires are. But Adam McDonald reaches second base on an error. So who's this? Bowman? This looks like Brendan Bowman at the plate. Bowman at the plate with 2 outs and a runner on second base is Adam McDonald. This pitch is going to be a line drive caught by Dawson Atkins at second base.
And that's got to be that must feel really good, for Dawson Atkins because Bowman actually plays in college, so I think that he probably feels really good about
absolutely.
that catch.
And
good job.
Bowman smoked that one too.
Yeah,
good
he
catch.
did.
Good catch by Atkins. We're going to take a break and we'll be back with more of your 2026 alumni game right after this.
Needing a tow can ruin your day, whether it be a breakdown, flat tire, or even a wreck. If you ever need a tow, Always Towing is here to make it less stressful and more cost efficient for you. Always Towing is located in Littlefield, Texas, and services the entire area. They provide light and heavy-duty towing, rollback services, winch outs, and wheel lifts for trucks. Their experienced drivers are available 24 hours a day. Call 385-3800. That's 385-3800 for Always Towing. The Holmes family of Always Towing sends all the best to the Littlefield Wildcats in tonight's game.
It's not about the halls you walked through. It's not about the walls that surrounded you. What lasts is the growth, the connection, memories, and traditions that shape who you become. Here we aren't just building facilities, we're building futures, where modern tools meet timeless values, resilience, integrity, and community. Because what matters most isn't what's new, it's what endures.
Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, right here in Littlefield, provides grade A, gold star quality milk products to manufacturers around the world. We are proud to be here in Littlefield, and we support our student athletes. Our philosophy is to be a good neighbor to everyone in this town. We take pride in our work and in our community. Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest. Farms, people, and technology. Achieving Gold Star quality. Go Cats!
Welcome back into the 2026 Littlefield Wildcats alumni game. The Littlefield Legends lead it 5-2 heading into the bottom half of inning number 3. Here in the bottom of the third, we'll see a new pitcher for the Legends. This will be Ian Mendez coming on to pitch in relief of Major McNeese, who pitched the first 2 innings. Brendan Bowman now behind the plate. We have Tanner Foley at first base. Jonathan Weaver now at second base. Jordan Trevino at shortstop. And Chip Green. We have Turner Heffington out in left. Trey Harris in center field. And Colden Land in right. And this is Kaiser Billingsley coming to the plate for the varsity. First pitch to Kaiser is inside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 to the batter, Billingsley. Next pitch inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Kaiser's the leadoff batter. This is his second at-bat of the game. He grounded out in his first at-bat tonight. That pitch catches the corner for a called strike 1. Looked a little low and away, but Ian gets the call. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a ground ball down the third baseline goes foul. Now 2-2. Scheduled to play 7 innings here tonight. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the third for the varsity. 2-2 pitch. Curveball comes in for a called strike 3, and Billingsley goes down looking for out number 1. 1 away, nobody on. And Anastasio Ayala comes to the plate now for the varsity. Ayala steps in for the second time today. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Had a ground ball to left field his first time up. First pitch here, low and inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Ayala with Dawson Adkins on deck. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a ground ball chopper up the middle, and that'll get through for a base hit. Ayala with a single, a 1-out single here for the varsity. And Ayala's now 2 for 2 on the night.
He must get that from his mom, Martha.
Maybe so. Dawson Adkins comes to the plate now. Dawson, the number 3 batter in the order for the varsity team. 5-2. Mendez checks a runner at first. Pitching out of the stretch. Delivers a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 to the batter, Dawson Adkins. C.J. Weaver on deck. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a fly ball, foul down the left field line. Got a really good piece of it. But hits it foul, and now Dawson is down in the count, 0-2. Mendez gets a sign from his catcher, Bowman. The 0-2 pitch. Curveball got him to swing at strike 3. Ayala steals second on the pitch. And with 2 outs now, the varsity has a runner on second base and C.J. Weaver coming to the plate. Weaver, the cleanup hitter, had a grounder to left field his last time up. So here's the first pitch to C.J. Low and outside, ball 1. 1-0 to the batter, Weaver. I was talking earlier about this Legends team and how I had the chance to cover almost everybody on the team when they were playing.
Oh, wow.
That's going to be a foul ball over the backstop and out of play, strike one. If they graduated in 2012 or later, I covered them.
Did any of these players for the Legends, did they play at the last year's game that they did?
Probably. I didn't cover it, but yeah, I think a lot of them did.
I gotcha.
But a lot of them were also on the varsity team last year, too, as that one's fouled off. It's 1 and 2. Those 2025 graduates that are now Legends played in this game for the varsity last year.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
1 ball, 2 strikes, runner on second base with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Weaver. Swing and a miss at strike 3, and C.J. Weaver goes down swinging for out number 3. We've played 3 complete innings here in the Alumni game. Let's take a break, and we'll be back with your 4th inning coming up with the Legends on top 5-2 right after this.
Wildcat Laundry in Littlefield is a proud supporter of Littlefield High School athletics and wants to wish the Wildcats good luck in tonight's game. Wildcat Laundry is a clean, full-service laundromat with quality coin-operated washers and dryers for all your needs. Comforters too big for your home washer? Bring them to the Wildcat Laundry. Need to take care of several loads in a short time? Come to Wildcat Laundry, located at 901 Hall Avenue in Littlefield. Wildcat Laundry says go Cats.
Hard work, honest living, and a family legacy make up the fabric of our ag communities. Conventional ag banking with handshakes is what First Federal Bank does best. We offer farm and ranch real estate financing, ag operating lines of credit, equipment financing, and more. Save money with low competitive operating rates and our long-term fixed-rate real estate options. Call 806-385-7511 or find us online at firstfedlfd.com.
Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Hillcrest Funeral Home is Littlefield owned and operated and has been since 2007. We are proud supporters of the Wildcats, Ladycats, and our Wildcat Band. I'm Shauna Wagley Hastings, and my promise is to always offer you personal and compassionate care in your time of loss. Hillcrest is hometown, and we are always here for you. Come see us at 1305 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Hillcrest Funeral Home, cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
The dictionary says that an employee is a person who is paid to work. At Wiley, our employees are teammate, neighbor, professional, expert, family. Our employees work hard to earn your business and even harder to keep it.
Welcome back into the Wildcats ballpark as we move to the top half of inning number 4. I'm Cody West along with Olivia Seha, where the Littlefield Wildcats Legends lead this game by a score of 5-2. And we've got a new pitcher on the mound for the varsity team. This is number 26, Braden Black. Black on the mound now and pitching in relief of Anastasio Ayala. Ayala goes back out to center field. Jaden Kirkland remains behind the plate. And this is Andrew Lopez coming to the plate for the Legends. Lopez, a right-handed batter, steps into the box. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. So we have Black on the mound, Kirkland behind the plate, C.J. Weaver at first, Dawson Adkins at second, Kaiser Billingsley at short, and Albert Velasquez now at third. That pitch is going to be popped up in the infield, and it gets down. Adkins gloves it, underhands it to Weaver, but it's too strong, gets past Weaver. Lopez is rounding first, headed to second, where he'll be safe, and that will be an error.
He got 2 bases on a pop fly infield ball.
Yep. Just a early season mistake there by Dawson Adkins. And the Legends have a runner on first base. And here comes Jonovan Weaver to the plate. Jonovan steps into the box with a runner on second and no outs. Jonovan walked his last time up. First pitch, swing and a foul ball to the backstop. Strike 1 on the foul. So Black on the mound, Kirkland behind the plate, Weaver at first, Adkins playing second, Billingsley at short, Velasquez at third, Craig Jennings now out in left, Ayala back in center, and Tate Clark in right. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch misses low for ball one.
I wonder if since he and CJ are brothers, if they're going to compare each other's batting averages at the end of the game.
Maybe. Well, CJ started the game on the mound for the varsity, and Jonovan got to bat against him.
Oh, did he get to hit?
CJ walked him. Yeah, Jonovan showed that older man patience.
All right.
Yeah, and got a walk. 2-1. Pitch, swing, and a foul ball to the backstop. Strike two on the foul. It's now 2-2. Yeah, we've got Weaver versus Weaver in this game. Plus, we've got Hartley versus Hartley. Seth playing for the Legends, Jet coaching the varsity.
Oh, yeah.
There's two McNeeses on the Legends. Here's the 2-2. There's two Foleys on the Legends. Curveball missed.
Well.
Oh! And Lopez slid early. He's out. And Andrew Lopez was going to second base on the pass ball. They get it to Velasquez, and Andrew Lopez slides in, but when his momentum stopped, he was about 3 feet from the bag.
Yeah, I was
and
like,
he's
I don't think it
don't
was much of a slide. I think the poor guy just he needed to practice his sliding.
He's like, that didn't used to happen.
He's like, the front half didn't used to be there.
So that's out number one. Nobody on base now.
A lot of these guys are going to be sore tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. 2-2 pitch to Jonovan Weaver. High. Or that was 3-2. That's the second walk of the game for Jonovan. So here comes Tanner Foley. Tanner comes to the plate with a runner on first base and one out. Braden Black on the mound. Right-handed pitcher for the varsity. 5-2 here in the top of the fourth. First pitch comes in for a call. Strike one. 0-1 to the batter, Tanner Foley. Tanner walked his last time up. The pickoff throw to first, not in time, as Weaver dives back in safely. Oh, 0-1 to the batter, Tanner Foley. Pitch, curveball. He's going to pop it up. Foul territory, and it will drop in foul right up next to the backstop. On the foul ball, that will be strike two, so now it's 0-2. No balls, two strikes to the batter, Tanner Foley. We've got time called. We're going to check on C.J. Weaver over there from first base. Don't know if I think he caught a cramp. So after the short timeout, we're ready to go. Braden Black is the third pitcher that the Wildcats varsity has used tonight. C.J. Weaver started the game, then Ana Ayala comes in, and now Braden Black. The 0-2, swing and a little pop-up in the infield. Adkins makes the catch at second base, and that's out number two. On the pop-up to second. Weaver has to stay put there at first base. And here comes Trey Harris. Trey is 1 for 1 with a single, had a fly ball to right field his last time up. Left-hander. Here's the first pitch to Harris. Weaver's going to go. It'll be uncontested as Jonovan takes second base. That pitch, I believe, was low for ball one. So now 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs with a runner on second for the Legends. 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 to the batter, Harris. Here's Black with a 2-0 pitch. Low, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes now. Braden Black still looking for the strike zone here for the Wildcats. Here's Black. The 3-0 delivery. Swing and a fly ball hit deep out into right field. And it will get down for a base hit. It's going back to the wall. Jonathan's going to score from second. Trey Harris is rounding second, headed to third. That'll be an RBI triple to right field for Trey Harris. That makes it 6-2.
Good for him. He looked a little defeated once he seen it was a pop fly, and he was like, oh, man.
Yeah, I had a chance. It kind of kept drifting out toward the foul line.
Yeah.
And it gets down. Tate Clark made a good effort but couldn't get to it.
Who is the head coach for the Legends?
Mitch McNeese.
Oh, okay.
Assisted by Joseph Hood.
All right, both Littlefield grads.
So here comes Tucker Foley. First pitch to Tucker's in there for a called strike. Tucker walked his last time up. 0-1 pitch is going to be a grounder to shortstop. Billingsley gloves it, throws to first, skips it in, but CJ makes the nab, and it is in time for out number 3. As Tucker Foley grounds out to the shortstop. That'll do it for the top of the 4th. Your score, Littlefield Legends 6, the Wildcats varsity 2, headed to the bottom of the 4th inning. We'll be back right after this.
Hillcrest Funeral Home is Littlefield owned and operated and has been since 2007. We are proud supporters of the Wildcats, Lady Cats, and our Wildcat Band. I'm Shauna Wagley Hastings, and my promise is to always offer you personal and compassionate care in your time of loss. Hillcrest is hometown, and we are always here for you. Come see us at 1305 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Hillcrest Funeral Home, cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
The dictionary says that an employee is a person who is paid to work. At Wiley, our employees are teammate, neighbor, professional, expert, family. Our employees work hard to earn your business and even harder to keep it.
Trust the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. They offer a better way to buy insurance. Visit with David McGehee and let him shop multiple carriers to get the most competitive rate available for auto, home, commercial, life, crop insurance, and more. Go by 2433 South Farwell Avenue in Littlefield or give David a call at 385-1693 and let him find the best combination of price, coverage, and service just for you. The Lance Insurance Agency proudly supports the Wildcats and Lady Cats in all that they do.
Brown Flying Service in Littlefield provides agricultural aerial application services to crop producers across the South Plains. They offer full-service spraying and crop dusting for your agriculture operation. The Browns are longtime supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats and send them all the best in tonight's game. Based at the Littlefield Taylor Brown Municipal Airport, it's Brown Flying Service supporting the Wildcats this season.
Welcome back into the Wildcats ballpark as we move to the bottom of inning number 4. The Legends lead this game 6-2, and coming up is Jaden Kirkland for the Wildcats varsity to face a new pitcher on the mound for the Legends. This is Jordan Trevino. First pitch is in there for ball 1. Misses low. Here's the 0-1. Right down the middle for a called strike one. It's now 1-1. So Jordan Trevino now on the mound. Brendan Bowman still behind the plate for the Legends. Here's the 1-1. He holds up on one low and away for ball 2. Adam McDonald playing first base, Isaiah Rodriguez at second, Ian Mendez at shortstop, and Chip Green at third. I'll give you the outfield, or Olivia will. That pitch is low and away.
Playing
Ball 3.
left is Major McNeese. Center field is Ethan Garcia. And right field is Marcus Rosales.
That one's fouled back. Count is 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike to Jaden Kirkland, Rylan Russell, and Tate Clark up in the order. 3-2 after that foul ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the 4th. Jordan delivers the next pitch. It's a grounder out to shortstop, fielded by Mendez. The throw to first is in time for out number 1. 1 away, nobody on for the varsity. That brings Rylan Russell to the plate. Russell is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He struck out, I believe, against Major in his first at-bat. Here's Jordan with the first pitch to Russell. That one comes in for a called strike 1. 0-1. Wind up in the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at strike 2. Legends brought some pitching this year.
Yeah, they did.
I was talking to Coach Hartley before the game. I said, what do you think? He said, well, Coach McNeese is bringing the Avengers out to pitch against us. He said, they've got some arms this year. That's going to be a fly ball hit out into left field. Gets down for a base hit for Russell. Out into the gap in left center field. Russell headed for second, but now they'll turn him back. And that will be a 1-out single for Rylan Russell. So that puts a runner on first with 1 out. And here comes Tate Clark. Tate Clark is 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. Trevino checks a runner at first. Here's the pitch. He lays down a bunt. Clark headed to first base. Jordan mishandles the bunt, and Tate will be safe at first base.
That was a great bunt.
I'm going to charge an error to the pitcher. Just because. It may not have been an error, but I'm going to give him an error. E1.
Just because he's an elder right now.
Just because he's a grown-up, yep. So here we go. Runners at first and second base now for the varsity, and Craig Jennings comes to the plate. Jennings, he squares up to bunt, lays it down the third baseline. Runners are all going to be safe. Chip didn't see it. Chip didn't even realize it was coming toward him. And Craig Jennings lays a bunt down the third baseline that is not fielded. And that will load the bases for the varsity.
That's awesome.
With Braden Black coming to the plate. Bases loaded with 1 out. Black, the number 9 batter in the order for the varsity team. Craig Jennings on first. Tate Clark at second, and Rylan Russell at third. Here's the first pitch to Black. And that's going to be a fly ball down the right field line. It gets down for a base hit. It's going to score 2. Here comes Russell.
Good
Clark
job.
is rounding third. And he'll be across the plate. Throw gets past the catcher, but they're good. Coach Hartley's going to hold the runners up there, but that's a 2 RBI double down the right field line for Braden Black.
That was a great hit.
And that makes it 6-4. The varsity strikes back. And we go back to the top of the order now for the Wildcats varsity. This is Kaiser Billingsley. Kaiser is 0 for 2 today with a ground out and a strikeout. Here's the first pitch to Kaiser. Swings at that one for strike one. Braden Black, the runner on second. Craig Jennings, the runner on third for the varsity team. Now we got time called. Coach Hartley wants to talk with Kaiser for a sec. Good night for baseball. This was scheduled for tomorrow night, but there's rain in the forecast for tomorrow. Doesn't look like it's going to rain, as I think the percentage has decreased for tomorrow, but when they moved it, it was like a 70% chance for tomorrow. So it's been great weather for the middle part of February for a baseball game. So here we go. Kaiser Billingsley at the plate. Jordan Trevino on the mound. Here's the 0-1. Billingsley lays down a bunt right in front of home plate. Throw to first base. Not in time. Runner comes across. A perfectly executed bunt by Kaiser Billingsley. Brendan Bowman, the catcher, got up out of his stance and made the throw, but Billingsley's got some wheels on him. He got down the line fast.
He sure did. Adam made the catch, but he's like, listen, I can stretch my legs. I just can't stretch my arm like that.
So that'll put runners on the corners, and it's now a one-run game. The varsity has the tying run on third. That's Braden Black. The go-ahead run on first is Billingsley, and here comes Anastasio Ayala. Ayala's 2 for 2 with 2 singles today. One out, runners on the corners. Billingsley's going to second, and he will be safe. Kaiser Billingsley steals second. Now the go-ahead run is on second base for the varsity. And this is Ayala, number 2 batter in the order for the Wildcats. Here's the pitch. Low and in the dirt, ball 1. 1-0 to the batter. Ayala at the plate, Adkins on deck. So here we go, Jordan Trevino on the mound, Brendan Bowman behind the plate. The 1-0 pitch. That one misses low, it's ball 2. Now 2 balls and no strikes, 2-0. Anastasio, the center fielder today, pitched 1 inning. That pitch comes in for a called strike 1, and now it's 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 to the batter, Ayala. Here in the bottom of inning number 4. Pitch, swing and a ground ball chopper to third. Chip fields it, comes home with it, and they'll get the out. It's out number 2 to prevent the run from scoring. Ayala will be safe at first on a fielder's choice. Good play by the third baseman, Chip Green. It does advance Billingsley to third. And that will leave runners on the corners with 2 outs here, and Dawson Adkins comes to the plate. So Dawson Adkins is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout today. Dawson steps into the box. Runners on the corners here. Jordan Trevino, class of 22, on the mound. Pitching out of the stretch. Here's the first. Whoop, we'll see a pickoff throw to first. Not in time as Ayala gets back in safely. Here's the pitch. Adkins grounds it. Chopper, third base. Chip gloves it, throws on the run. In time. Chippy still got it. That's out number 3 to retire the side. But the varsity team brings it within 1. We've played 4 complete innings with your score. Littlefield Legends 6, the current varsity Wildcats 5. We'll be back right after this.
Trust the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. They offer a better way to buy insurance. Visit with David McGehee and let him shop multiple carriers to get the most competitive rate available for auto, home, commercial, life, crop insurance, and more. Go by 2433 South Farwell Avenue in Littlefield or give David a call at 385-1693 and let him find the best combination of price, coverage, and service just for you. The Lance Insurance Agency proudly supports the Wildcats and Lady Cats in all that they do.
Brown Flying Service in Littlefield provides agricultural aerial application services to crop producers across the South Plains. They offer full-service spraying and crop dusting for your agriculture operation. The Browns are longtime supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats and send them all the best in tonight's game. Based at the Littlefield Taylor Brown Municipal Airport, it's Brown Flying Service supporting the Wildcats this season.
Sweetheart deals this month at Bill Wells Chevrolet GMC. Hey folks, Brian Bruce here. We have new vehicles arriving daily and a few remaining 25s. So now's the time to get a sweetheart deal from Bill Wells. We have great financing and excellent service in our award-winning service department. At Bill Wells, we want to be your car dealer for life. Call, click BillWellsChevrolet.com, or together let's drive to 501 South I-27, where your next car is in plain view.
Welcome back into the Wildcats ballpark. I'm Cody West along with Olivia Seha, where the Littlefield Legends lead this game by a score of 6-5, headed into the top half of inning number 5. Braden Black remains on the mound for the varsity. And here comes Reese Rogers to the plate for the Legends. Reese is 0 for 1 with a strikeout in his first at-bat tonight. Here's the first pitch to Rogers, and that'll be a curveball that misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0 to the batter, Rogers. Next pitch, swing and a ground ball down the third baseline, rolls foul. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter, Rogers. One and one. Sometimes you got to communicate up here. We're missing Ronnie Martin tonight. They had a moment of silence prior to the game tonight.
Oh, that's nice.
For Ronnie. Saw Renee up here, too.
I seen Renee in here, yeah.
For a moment. She came up for a little bit. That pitch is low, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 to Reese Rogers. Reese, right-handed batter. Here's the windup and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at strike 2. It's now 2-2. Reese graduated in 2015. Now serves on the Littlefield School Board. 2-2 pitch. Beautiful curveball comes in for a called strike 3 as Reese goes down looking. Braden Black. That thing got up there and back down quick.
He probably was like, you know what? I think I heard one of my kids calling me, you know?
Maybe.
We're going to give that to him, actually.
So here comes Ethan Garcia to the plate. This is Ethan's second at-bat of the day. He struck out his first time up. First pitch to Ethan. Misses low and inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter, Garcia, with Jordan Trevino on deck. They were classmates in school. Graduated the same year. The 2-2 pitch to Ethan. That one comes right down the middle for a called strike 1. Now 1-1 to Garcia. Wind up in the pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Correction, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike to the batter, Garcia. There's Black with the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. He took a giant cut at that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2-2. Curveball. Ethan hits it deep out into center field, but it's Ayala who gets under it for out number 2. Garcia got a good piece of it, but he hits it right to Ayala.
Yeah, it was like Anastasio didn't even have to move. Like, it just went right to him.
Hard hit fly ball out into center field for Ethan. So that brings Jordan Trevino to the plate. Jordan, left-handed batter. 1 for 1 with a single. First pitch is low and inside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 to the batter, Jordan Trevino, class of 22. That pitch is low, ball 2. Two balls and no strikes, 2-0. Next pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. You know, this is the third or fourth year. Coach Hartley, when he took over as head baseball coach, started this alumni game, but I was thinking they ought to do one in basketball too. That would be fun.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking, why not softball, you know?
Yep, softball too.
That would be so much fun.
That last pitch came right down the middle to Jordan. It's now 2-2. Wind up in the pitch. Curveball got him to swing at strike 3, and Jordan Trevino goes down swinging for out number 3 to retire the side. And for the first time in this game, the Legends don't score in their half of the inning. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th. 6-5, Legends on top. We'll be back right after this.
118 years and still going strong. Wellington State Bank is your hometown community bank. Wellington State Bank offers personal dedicated service on deposit accounts, farm and equipment loans, and many other financial needs. Wellington State Bank proudly serves the Littlefield area and always supports the Wildcats. Visit any of our 14 locations or on the web at wellingtonsb.bank. Wellington State Bank of Littlefield, your partners in progress, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
At Littlefield ISD, we're not just upgrading facilities, we're creating opportunities. Where students excel in dual credit courses, engage in effective vocational programs, and achieve associate's degrees upon graduation. Our staff brings real-world experience, guiding students to think critically and solve problems. Here we stand united in our mission to develop and inspire every student as we embrace the spirit of Wildcat magic.
Wildcat Laundry in Littlefield is a proud supporter of Littlefield High School athletics and wants to wish the Wildcats good luck in tonight's game. Wildcat Laundry is a clean, full-service laundromat with quality coin-operated washers and dryers for all your needs. Comforters too big for your home washer? Bring them to the Wildcat Laundry. Need to take care of several loads in a short time? Come to Wildcat Laundry, located at 901 Hall Avenue in Littlefield. Wildcat Laundry says go Cats.
Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, right here in Littlefield, provides grade A, Gold Star quality milk products to manufacturers around the world. We are proud to be here in Littlefield, and we support our student athletes. Our philosophy is to be a good neighbor to everyone in this town. We take pride in our work and in our community. Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, farms, people, and technology, achieving Gold Star quality. Go Cats!
Welcome back in to the bottom half of inning number 5. I'm Cody West along with Olivia Ceja. Ethan Garcia comes out onto the mound for the Wildcats Legends. Ethan, a left-hander, class of 22. Behind the plate now is Ian Mendez. First base now Seth Hartley. Second base Jonathan Weaver. Third base, shortstop Jordan Trevino. And third base is Reese Rogers. We have Andrew Lopez out in left field, Colden Land in center field, and Tucker Foley out in right. And the first batter that Ethan will face is C.J. Weaver. Weaver, the number 4 batter in the order for the varsity. He'll be followed by Jaden Kirkland and Rylan Russell. We're scheduled to play 7 innings here tonight. We are in the bottom of the 5th in a 1-run game. First pitch to C.J. misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0 to the batter Weaver. CJ's 1 for 2 today. This is his 3rd at-bat. Got a single in his first at-bat and then struck out his last time up. Ethan brings a curveball in for a called strike. It's now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter Weaver. Wind up and the pitch. Fastball got him to swing at strike 2. It's now 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the batter, C.J. Weaver. Next pitch. Outside, ball 2. It now goes 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the batter, C.J. Weaver. Ethan gets a call from his catcher. Next pitch. Whoa, came inside and almost caught him in the ankle. CJ was able to get out of the way for ball 3. Now it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 3-2. Payoff pitch. And he's going to hit this one high out into center field. Tucker Foley on his horse gets to it. Can't get it. Tucker and Colden almost collided out there in the outfield. Colden wouldn't have won that battle, but luckily they were able to avoid each other, but they couldn't make the catch.
Oh, goodness. This is a fun game. I'm glad that Ali McNeese reached out to see if we could cover it. It is a really fun game.
C.J. Weaver gets on second base, and he represents the tying run now, with Jaden Kirkland coming to the plate. Jaden steps into the box with a runner on second and no outs. Here's the first pitch outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. We've got timeout called on the field. Yeah, we want to say thanks to the McNeeses, Coach Hartley, and those that have called and asked us to do it. Brad Heffington texted me earlier and said he appreciates us doing it because he's out in Colorado right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they're watching in Colorado. Brad and Kim Heffington. We're happy to do it, even though we're in the thick of basketball season right now.
We really are. There was a lot of games.
Yeah, a lot of basketball this year. Big districts. And so we'll get back to baseball once the boys start district play. We'll have all of the live streams of the varsity district games this year here on the Littlefield Sports Network and West 11 Sports. Pitch inside, runner's going to go. Gets past the third baseman. Jordan goes, or that was a shortstop, Jordan Trevino, but a good job by Andrew Lopez to get the ball back in quickly to keep CJ there at third base.
Jordan was a little slow to get up there.
Yeah. CJ's going to have to walk this one off. Back of the plate, 3 balls and no strikes to Jaden Kirkland. We've got a little timeout here. CJ Weaver. I don't know if it was contact with Jordan or contact with the bag when he came in. But he's okay. So 3 balls and no strikes, 3-0. Rylan Russell is in the on-deck circle. The varsity team has a runner on third base with no outs here in the bottom of the 5th. In a 1-run game. So here we go. Ethan Garcia delivers a 3-0 pitch right down the middle for a called strike one. Now 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike with no outs here to Jaden Kirkland, the catcher. Pitch. Missed outside for ball 4, and Kirkland draws the walk. That will put runners on the corners here for the varsity. So Jaden Kirkland on first, CJ Weaver on third, and here comes Rylan Russell. Russell is 1 for 2 today, struck out in his first at-bat, but then singled to shallow left field his last time up. Russell, the left-handed batter, steps into the box. So here's the first pitch to Russell, outside. Runner goes to second. And Weaver slides in safely.
Good job.
So Mendez throws down. Trevino cuts it off from shortstop and comes back home with it, but CJ was ahead of the throw, and we're tied at 6. And that was a gutsy call there by Coach Hartley to send CJ Weaver, but it pays off, and we're tied at 6 now. Now a runner at third base is Jaden Kirkland. And Rylan Russell at the plate. 2 balls and no strikes to Russell. Go ahead run on third now for the varsity. Here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Now 2-1. Rylan Russell at the plate. No outs and a runner on third base. Tate Clark is in the on-deck circle for the varsity team. 2-1 pitch comes in and hits him. And Rylan Russell will go to first base, hit by a pitch. And now that puts runners on the corners for Tate Clark. And the Legends need a moment. So they're going to take the mound and talk this situation over in a tie ball game. Each team with 6 runs. The Legends scored 1 run in the first, 3 runs in the second, 1 run in the third, and 1 run in the fourth. Varsity scored 2 runs in the first, 3 runs in the fourth, and 1 run so far here in the fifth. So here we go. Umpire goes out and breaks it up. Ethan Garcia on the mound for the Legends. Tate Clark is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout, but then reached on an error. Here's Garcia with the first pitch to Clark. Right down the middle for a called strike 1. 0-1 to the batter Clark with Craig Jennings now on deck. No outs. Clark steps out of the box here to call time. Ethan with the 0-1. Swing and a foul ball back to the backstop, strike 2. It's now 0-2 to the batter Clark. Here's the next pitch. That one misses low, ball 1. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner will go to second base, and they're going to send the runner home from third. And a good job, Rylan Russell steals second base. And that allows Jaden Kirkland to come home and score on the throw as Ian Mendez went to pick him off. And that gives The varsity team the lead once again for the first time since the first inning. 7-6 now, the varsity Wildcats lead. Here's a ground ball hit out to second base. Jonovan gloves it, underhands it to first, and it's in time for out number 1. As Tate Clark grounds out to second base. It does advance Russell to third. So now with one away, the varsity team has a runner on third base, and Craig Jennings coming to the plate. Jennings is 1 for 2 with a fly out, and then in his last at-bat, he bunted safely. First pitch to Russell comes in for a called strike 1. 0-1 to the batter, Jennings. Here's Garcia with a windup at the 0-1. Low and away, ball 1, and the count evens at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter, Craig Jennings. The 1-1 pitch. It's a wild pitch, gets past the catcher Mendez, but Coach Hartley will hold the runner up there at third base. That will be ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike now, 2-1. Ethan Garcia with 1 out, facing Craig Jennings. That pitch catches the outside corner. Good pitch from Garcia there. It's now 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Runner on third here for the varsity. They've claimed the lead here in the 5th inning. See if they can add to it. Jennings swings and a miss for strike 3 as Craig Jennings goes down swinging. Ethan Garcia gets out number 2. So here comes Braden Black. Braden, 2 outs, runner on third. He's 1 for 2 today with a strikeout and a double. His last at-bat, he doubled to deep right field. First pitch comes right down the middle for a called strike 1. 0-1 to the batter, Black. Next pitch. Misses low, gets past the catcher. Runner's coming home. Play at the plate, and he'll score. As Rylan Russell comes in to score a close play, but they'll say he got in under the tag. And that makes it 8-6. The varsity team on top. Nobody on with 2 outs now, and Braden Black at the plate. 1-1. Pitch to Black, outside, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That one's a strike on a fastball down the middle. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs, nobody on. Next pitch. Swing and a miss at strike 3. Black goes down swinging for out number 3 to retire the side. But the varsity brings 3 runs across in the bottom of the 5th to take the lead 8-6, headed to the 6th. We'll be back right after. On your corner and in your corner, headquartered in Littlefield, Texas since 1946, First Federal Bank is your hometown bank with hometown personalities. No name changes, no 1-800 numbers, no branches, just roots right here in Littlefield, Texas, home of the Fighting Wildcats. Come in and join the winning team and experience First Federal Bank hospitality today. First Federal Bank Littlefield, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS 494763.
Hillcrest Funeral Home is Littlefield owned and operated and has been since 2007. We are proud supporters of the Wildcats, Lady Cats, and our Wildcat Band. I'm Shauna Wagley Hastings, and my promise is to always offer you personal and compassionate care in your time of loss. Hillcrest is hometown, and we are always here for you. Come see us at 1305 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Hillcrest Funeral Home, cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
The dictionary says that an employee is a person who is paid to work. At Wiley, our employees are teammate, neighbor, professional, expert, family. Our employees work hard to earn your business and even harder to keep it.
Trust the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. They offer a better way to buy insurance. Visit with David McGehee and let him shop multiple carriers to get the most competitive rate available for auto, home, commercial, life, crop insurance, and more. Go by 2433 South Farwell Avenue in Littlefield or give David a call at 385-1693 and let him find the best combination of price, coverage, and service just for you. The Lance Insurance Agency proudly supports the Wildcats and Lady Cats in all that they do.
Welcome back into the Wildcats baseball field. I'm Cody West, where we join play in progress here in the top half of inning number 6. Isaiah Rodriguez at the plate for the Legends. Braden Black remains on the mound for the varsity. Here's a ground ball to third, fielded. The throw to first is in time for out number 1. As Irod grounds out to third base. Albert Velasquez to C.J. Weaver on the play. One away, nobody on for the Legends, and here comes Marcus Rosales. Marcus is 1 for 1 with a double today. Here's Black with a 1-1 pitch. That one comes right down the middle for a called strike. It's now 0-1. Rosales, a left-handed batter. Marcus graduated in 2024. That pitch low and inside for ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. That's drifting out into center field. Ayala gets over under it and makes the catch out there in shallow left center field. And that will be out number 2. 2 away, nobody on here for the Legends, and kind of seems like maybe the Legends are running out of gas here. They scored in every inning till the 5th, couldn't get anything across in the 5th inning, and now 2 outs and nobody on in the bottom or the top of the 6th. Major McNeese comes to the plate. This is the second trip to the plate for Major. First pitch, he is hit. So Major gets hit by a pitch. He just kind of grazed his leg there. So Major McNeese will take first base, and that's the first base runner of the inning for the Legends. So here's Turner Heffington again. Turner walked his last time up, came across to score a run. Runner on first with 2 outs. First pitch here to Turner is inside. Major's going to go. Ball gets past the catcher. Major McNeese steals second. Runner on second base now with 2 outs. Turner represents the tying run here for the Legends. Heffington at the plate. The 1-0. That one clips the corner there. It's going to be strike 1. Good looking pitch there from Braden Black. Black with a 1-1 pitch to Heffington. Curveball misses. Ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1. Here's Black, keeping a close eye on McNeese there at second. That pitch comes in for a strike, and it's now 2-2. Heffington Bet he wishes he had that one back. That one was a little juicy. 2-2. Pitch. Curveball low. Gets past the catcher. Major's going to third. And Kirkland will just hold it. And Major McNeese is now at third base. With a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Turner Heffington. Braden Black. Delivers the pitch in there for a called strike 3 on the outside corner. Turner's going to say, hey, umpire, come on, man. This is just an exhibition game. That will be strike 3 as Turner goes down looking for out number 3 to retire the side. For the second inning in a row, the Legends can't get anything across, and we're headed to the bottom of the 6th with your score, Wildcats Varsity 8, Wildcats Legends 6. We'll be back right after this.
Sweetheart deals this month at Bill Wells Chevrolet GMC. Hey folks, Brian Bruce here. We have new vehicles arriving daily and a few remaining 25s. So now's the time to get a sweetheart deal from Bill Wells. We have great financing and excellent service in our award-winning service department. At Bill Wells, we want to be your car dealer for life. Call, click BillWellsChevrolet.com, or together let's drive to 501 South I-27, where your next car is in plain view.
Brown Flying Service in Littlefield provides agricultural aerial application services to crop producers across the South Plains. They offer full-service spraying and crop dusting for your agriculture operation. The Browns are longtime supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats and send them all the best in tonight's game. Based at the Littlefield Taylor Brown Municipal Airport, it's Brown Flying Service supporting the Wildcats this season.
118 years and still going strong. Wellington State Bank is your hometown community bank. Wellington State Bank offers personal dedicated service on deposit accounts, farm and equipment loans, and many other financial needs. Wellington State Bank proudly serves the Littlefield area and always supports the Wildcats. Visit any of our 14 locations or on the web at wellingtonsb.bank. Wellington State Bank of Littlefield, your partners in progress, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Energy Fitness is Littlefield's newest 24-hour fitness center. With affordable monthly membership rates and never any contracts, Energy Fitness is for everyone. Whether you want to get in shape, lose weight, build muscle, or just stay in motion, Energy Fitness has something for you. We have free weights, a cardio room, 14-station strength circuit, turf area, and more. Located at 713 West Marshall Howard Boulevard in Littlefield. Call us at 806-551-2371 or visit EnergyFitnessLFD.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Wildcats Field. I'm Cody West here at the Alumni game where the varsity Wildcats lead the Legends 8-6. Kaiser Billingsley coming to the plate now for the varsity, and Chip Green takes the mound for the Legends. Chip Green, the right-hander, on the mound. First pitch here comes in for a called strike 1. And behind the plate, we have a special guest catcher. And Kaiser's going to get a hold of this one and hit it deep out into left field, but it is caught by Andrew Lopez out in left field. I didn't know this was going to happen, but the head coach of the varsity Wildcats, Jet Hartley, who is also an alumni, is now catching for the Legends. So Jet Hartley is behind the plate now. He switched teams here for the 6th inning. Green delivers the next pitch. It's a bunt. This is Ayala at the plate. First pitch is fouled off on an attempted bunt down the third baseline. So Coach Jet Hartley, who caught 4 years on varsity for the Wildcats and then played college ball at Sul Ross, now the head coach of the Wildcats, is the catcher for the Legends. He wasn't on the roster. I don't think that's against the rules. Here's the 0-1. Outside, ball 1 to Ayala. One away, nobody on here for the Wildcats varsity. 1-1 pitch. Outside. Ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. We have Chip Green on the mound. Jet Hartley behind the plate. I'll give you the rest of the fielders in a moment. Here's the 2-1. That's going to be ripped out into left field. A line drive past the third baseman out into left, and that's a base hit for Ayala. A 1-out single. And that will bring Dawson Adkins to the plate. So Green on the mound, Jet Hartley behind the plate, Adam McDonald at first. Our second baseman is Isaiah Rodriguez. Shortstop Ian Mendez, and third base Reese Rogers. Out in left is Andrew Lopez, center fielder Trey Harris, right fielder Marcus Rosales. And Dawson swings at the first pitch here for strike 1. 0-1 to the batter, Adkins. Dawson Adkins is 1 for 3 today with a single, a strikeout, and a ground out in that order. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a foul tip. Strike 2. Dawson now down in the count. Adkins, the number 3 batter in the order for the varsity. Here's Chip with the 0-2 delivery. A little outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We've got Green versus Green today, too. Earlier, me and Olivia were talking about all the family ties here, but Blake Green coaching over at third base now. His little brother Chip on the mound. That pitch just missed inside for ball 2. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2-2. Blake took over third base coaching when the head varsity coach switched teams and is now catching for the Legends. 2-2 pitch. Low and away, ball 3. Runner's going to go. And Ayala will take second base on the pass ball. So now it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out here. Here's Green with the 3-2 payoff, and that's going to be popped up high, drifting out into shallow right. Rosales gets under it and makes the catch, and that is out number 2. Marcus Rosales makes the routine play out there in right field. Ayala has to tag up at second base. And here comes C.J. Weaver, 2 outs and a runner on second. C.J. is 2 for 3 with a single, a strikeout, and a double in his last at-bat. First pitch here to C.J. Misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. Should C.J. get on base with 2 outs, Jaden Kirkland would be the next batter up for the varsity. That pitch comes right at him as he has to duck out of the way. Charge the mound, C.J. 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Time called at the plate just as Chip delivered the pitch. Chippy was keeping a close eye on Ayala there at second base. CJ is granted the timeout at the last second. So here we go. 2 balls, no strikes to the batter, C.J. Weaver. Pitch. High. Oh, I thought it was 3-0. 2-0, but it was CJ's going to first base. Little confusion. Mostly on my part. That was ball 4. So CJ draws the walk, and that puts runners at first and second base now for Jaden Kirkland. Kirkland comes up with 2 outs and runners on first and second base. And Jaden's due for a hit. He has a strikeout, a ground out, and a walk in his first 3 at-bats tonight. So Jaden Kirkland at the plate. Runners at first and second. Pickoff throw to first, not in time. Runner's going to go to third, and he'll be safe. Ayala takes third base on the pickoff to first. And that will put runners on the corners for the varsity team. We are in the bottom half of inning number 6. Wildcats varsity looking for some insurance runs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Legends are the visitors. That pitch, swing and a miss. Runner will go to second base. Shortstop Mendez cuts it off, but it allows C.J. Weaver to steal second, and that puts 2 in scoring position here with 2 outs. Little timeout here while C.J. gets a shoe tied. Weaver on second, Ayala at third. Kirkland at the plate. So Jaden Kirkland. The count is 0-1 to Kirkland. Pitch. Outside, ball 1. 1-1. We've been playing for 2 hours and 7 minutes here in this alumni game. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2. We'll be back with baseball once district play starts next month for the Wildcats. We're still covering the Wildcats and Lady Cats basketball teams. Here's the 2-1. High. Wildcats regular season finale against Muleshoe that was scheduled for Tuesday has been moved to Monday in Muleshoe. And that's because the Lady Cats are playing the bi-district championship on Tuesday against Bushland. And here's a high pitch for ball 4, and that loads the bases. So the bases are loaded with 2 outs here for the varsity, with Rylan Russell coming to the plate. So the Lady Cats will take on Bushland in the bi-district championship in Dimmitt on Tuesday night. We'll be there for the broadcast. We won't have it on YouTube. We have to put the playoff games on the NFHS network. UIL owns the rights to all the playoff games in Texas. We will have the live audio at littlefieldsports.com if you want to listen. NFHS is a paid service. I think it's like $10 to join. So here we go. Rylan Russell at the plate, left-handed batter. Chip Green on the mound for the Legends. Bases are loaded with 2 outs here. Russell is 1 for 2 with a strikeout, a single, and then was hit by a pitch in his last at-bat. Pickoff throw to second base, not in time. C.J. Weaver gets back in safely. Chip Green on the mound. Class of 25. That pitch is right in there for a called strike. 0-1 to the batter, Russell. Russell steps back into the box. Green with the 0-1 delivery. Misses outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 to the batter, Russell. One pitch misses outside. Ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1. Chip with the next pitch gets him to swing at a low one for strike 2, and now it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Rylan Russell. Next pitch, outside, ball 3. Now 3 balls, 2 strikes, 3-2. Bases are loaded for the varsity. Jaden Kirkland at first, C.J. Weaver at second, Anna Ayala at third. Rylan Russell at the plate with a full count. And it's going to come in, and I think it hit him. It would have been ball 4 anyway. But he is hit by a pitch. And that adds at least one insurance run here for the varsity, 9-6. Russell now at first, Kirkland at second, Weaver at third, and here comes Tate Clark. Tate Clark is 0 for 3 with a strikeout, reached on an error, and then had a ground out. Green with a pickoff throw to first, and they got him. Chip Green gets out of the inning with a pickoff throw to first base as he picks off Russell at first for out number 3 to retire the side, and we are headed to the top of inning number 7. It's do or die for the Legends. The varsity has a 3-run lead, 9-6. We'll be back right after this.
Needing a tow can ruin your day, whether it be a breakdown, flat tire, or even a wreck. If you ever need a tow, Always Towing is here to make it less stressful and more cost-efficient for you. Always Towing is located in Littlefield, Texas, and services the entire area. They provide light and heavy-duty towing, rollback services, winch outs, and wheel lifts for trucks. Their experienced drivers are available 24 hours a day. Call 385-3800. That's 385-3800 for Always Towing. The Holmes family of Always Towing sends all the best to the Littlefield Wildcats in tonight's game.
It's not about the halls you walked through. It's not about the walls that surrounded you. What lasts is the growth, the connection, memories, and traditions that shape who you become. Here we aren't just building facilities, we're building futures, where modern tools meet timeless values, resilience, integrity, and community. Because what matters most isn't what's new, it's what endures.
Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, right here in Littlefield, provides grade A, gold star quality milk products to manufacturers around the world. We are proud to be here in Littlefield, and we support our student athletes. Our philosophy is to be a good neighbor to everyone in this town. We take pride in our work and in our community. Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, farms, people, and technology, achieving gold star quality. Go Cats!
Wildcat Laundry in Littlefield is a proud supporter of Littlefield High School athletics and wants to wish the Wildcats good luck in tonight's game. Wildcat Laundry is a clean, full-service laundromat with quality coin-operated washers and dryers for all your needs. Comforters too big for your home washer? Bring them to the Wildcat Laundry. Need to take care of several loads in a short time? Come to Wildcat Laundry, located at 901 Hall Avenue in Littlefield. Wildcat Laundry says go Cats.
Welcome back in to Wildcats Field. I'm Cody West, where the Littlefield Wildcats varsity team leads the Wildcats Legends by a score of 9-6 as we head into the top half of inning number 7. It's do or die for the Legends, and it'll be Odie Gray coming to the plate to lead things off for the Legends, and he'll face Braden Black, who remains on the mound for the Wildcats. Jaden Kirkland behind the plate, C.J. Weaver at first, Dawson Adkins at second, Kaiser Billingsley at shortstop, and Albert Velasquez at third. And Black opens up with a curveball that comes in for a strike. 0-1. We have Craig Jennings out in left, Ana Ayala out in center field, and Tate Clark in right. That pitch misses for ball 1, and it's now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter, Odie Gray. Next pitch stays high, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2-1. Here's the next pitch to Gray. Curveball in there for a called strike 2. And this is not Odie Gray. I apologize. This is Colden Land. Colden Land with a 2-2 count. That one misses low, ball 3. Colden is 1 for 1 with a single today. Land singled to shallow right field his last time up. Here's the 3-2. Payoff pitch is low, and Land is going to go to first base on a walk. Colden Land draws the walk, and now we have Odie Gray coming to the plate. So Gray at the plate now. Colden Land gets the walk. Legends need to score at least 3 runs here to send it to the bottom of the 7th. Runner on first with no outs. Swings at the first pitch here. Land is going to go to second base, and he'll be safe. Sliding in head first, Colden Land steals second. Back at the plate, 0-1 to the batter, Gray. Here's Braden Black with the 0-1 pitch. That one misses low, ball 1. Count goes 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike with no outs and a runner on second base for the Legends. 1-1 pitch. Clips the corner. That's called strike 2, and now it's 1-2. Nice placement there for Braden Black. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Misses low, ball 2, and the count evens at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs to Odie Gray. Next pitch, swing, little check swing, foul ball down the first baseline. So he stays alive here with a 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the batter, Gray. Here's Black with the next pitch. Low, ball 3. Now it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 3-2. Black with a payoff. Outside, ball 4. So back-to-back walks now for Braden Black. That puts runners at first and second base, and this will bring Ian Mendez to the plate. Mendez is 1 for 1 with a triple today. Hit a deep shot out into right field his last time up. Runners at first and second. Ian represents the tying run here with no outs in the top of the 7th. First pitch to Mendez is going to be a grounder, base hit out into right field. And they're going to send Colden from third. He's coming in and he'll score. And that's an RBI single for Ian Mendez. And that makes it 9-7. Odie only made it to second base, and Ian Mendez is at first. Now we've got Seth Hartley at the plate. First pitch here is going to be hit high and caught by the second baseman, Dawson Adkins. So Seth Hartley pops it up. Maybe in the infield fly rule. But on the first pitch he sees, he pops out to second base. Everybody's held up at first and second. And here comes Chip Green. First pitch to Chip is low and away for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. We have Ian Mendez at first and Odie Gray at second. Can the Legends muster up some of that Wildcat magic of old? 1-0 pitch is going to be hit deep out into the gap in left center field. It's going back to the wall, and it is up against the wall. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Chippy standing at third base, and we're tied at 9. Chip Green with a 2 RBI triple to the gap in left center field, landed right under the scoreboard. And Chip Green, with some late game heroics, tie this game up at 9. And now the Legends have the go-ahead run on third base with 1 out. And here comes Adam McDonald. Adam is 0 for 1, but reached on an error his last time up. Chip Green, the base runner, on third. First pitch here, swing and a miss. Strike 1 on a curveball. We are tied at 9 here in the top of the 7th. The 0-1 pitch to Adam. Swings at that one for strike 2, and now it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Brendan Bowman is on deck. Here's the 0-2. And he'll ground this one out to second base. Adkins misses the ball. And Chip Green will score, and it rolls out into right field. And McDonald safe at second, and the Legends lead 10-9. And that was an error in E4 to get Adam McDonald to second base. Runner on second now with 1 out. And here comes Brendan Bowman. Runner on second. Here's Black. The first pitch to Bowman. High hanging curveball, never breaks, and it'll be ball 1. 1-0 to the batter, Bowman. Brendan is 0 for 1. He lined out to the second baseman in his last at bat. The 1-0 pitch, low and away, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes, 2-0. Legends on top here, 10-9. They've scored 4 runs here in the top of the 7th. The 2-2. Low, ball 3. Legends have pulled out some of that old Wildcat magic. Here's Black with a 3-0 pitch. That'll be a ground ball foul down the third baseline. That moves the count to 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch to Bowman. Curveball, it's going to be a grounder up the middle, and it gets through for a base hit. McDonald is rounding third, and he'll score, and that's an RBI single for Brendan Bowman. And that makes it 11-9. Legends on top. And Colden Land is going to come in and run for Brendan Bowman. So Colden Land is now running as a courtesy runner for the catcher, Bowman. And now we have Andrew Lopez coming to the plate. Lopez comes up with 1 out and a runner on first. 5 runs have come across here in the top of the 7th for the Legends. Quick conversation out there on the mound between Kirkland and Black. Andrew Lopez is 0 for 2 with a fly out, and then he reached on an error. Pickoff throw to first is not in time as Land dives back in safely. Next pitch. Nope, pickoff throw. Once again. So now we'll see a pitch to Lopez. That one misses a little high and outside for ball one. 1-0 to the batter, Andrew Lopez. Pitch, low and away, ball two. 2 balls and no strikes, 2-0. Braden Black is on the mound. Jaden Kirkland behind the plate. C.J. Weaver playing first. Dawson Adkins at second. Kaiser Billingsley at shortstop and Albert Velasquez at third. Craig Jennings out in left. Ana Ayala in center field and Tate Clark in right. As that pitch misses low for ball 3. Now 3 balls and no strikes. 3-0. Wind up in the pitch. Swing and a miss at strike 1. A curveball. 3-1. We will play another half inning at least. Here in the top of the 7th with the Legends on top. They are the designated visiting team. Here's a ground ball foul down the third baseline. Now it's a full count to Andrew Lopez. Lopez graduated in 2007. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Missed low and away, ball 4. Lopez draws a walk, and that puts runners at first and second base for the Legends. And here comes Jonathan Weaver. Jonathan comes to the plate for the 3rd time today. He's walked twice. We're going to see a visit to the pitcher's mound here. Coach Ragland is going to come out. And it looks like we'll see a pitching change for the varsity team. So with a pitching change, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of this alumni game right after this.
Hillcrest Funeral Home is Littlefield owned and operated and has been since 2007. We are proud supporters of the Wildcats, Ladycats, and our Wildcat Band. I'm Shauna Wagley Hastings, and my promise is to always offer you personal and compassionate care in your time of loss. Hillcrest is hometown, and we are always here for you. Come see us at 1305 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Hillcrest Funeral Home, cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
The dictionary says that an employee is a person who is paid to work. At Wiley, our employees are teammate, neighbor, professional, expert, family. Our employees work hard to earn your business and even harder to keep it.
Trust the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. They offer a better way to buy insurance. Visit with David McGehee and let him shop multiple carriers to get the most competitive rate available. For auto, home, commercial, life, crop insurance, and more, go by 2433 South Farwell Avenue in Littlefield, or give David a call at 385-1693 and let him find the best combination of price, coverage, and service just for you. The Lance Insurance Agency proudly supports the Wildcats and Ladycats in all that they do.
Brown Flying Service in Littlefield provides agricultural aerial application services to crop producers across the South Plains. They offer full-service spraying and crop dusting for your agriculture operation. The Browns are longtime supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats and send them all the best in tonight's game. Based at the Littlefield Taylor Brown Municipal Airport, it's Brown Flying Service supporting the Wildcats this season.
Sweetheart deals this month at Bill Wells Chevrolet GMC. Hey folks, Brian Bruce here. We have new vehicles arriving daily and a few remaining 25s. So now's the time to get a sweetheart deal from Bill Wells. We have great financing and excellent service in our award-winning service department. At Bill Wells, we want to be your car dealer for life. Call, click BillWellsChevrolet.com, or together let's drive to 501 South I-27, where your next car is in plain view.
118 years and still going strong. Wellington State Bank is your hometown community bank. Wellington State Bank offers personal dedicated service on deposit accounts, farm and equipment loans, and many other financial needs. Wellington State Bank proudly serves the Littlefield area and always supports the Wildcats. Visit any of our 14 locations or on the web at wellingtonsb.bank. Wellington State Bank of Littlefield, your partners in progress, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back into the top of the 7th inning here at the Wildcats Field. I'm Cody West, where we've got a pitching change for the varsity team, and Jaden Kirkland has come on to pitch from the catching position. So now we have Jaden Kirkland on the mound, Kaiser Billingsley behind the plate, C.J. Weaver now at first, Braden Black at second, Dawson Atkins at shortstop, and Albert Velasquez at third. Craig Jennings still out in left, Ana Ayala in center, and Tate Clark out in right. And here's Jonathan Weaver for the Legends with one out and runner on first and second. Runners at first and second. First pitch is low for ball one. First pitch of the game for Jaden Kirkland. Andrew Lopez was the runner on first, but it looks like Adam McDonald is going to come in and run for Lopez. Pinch runner. That pitch is low, ball two. So Adam McDonald now running at first. Colden Land is the base runner at second for the Legends. Jonathan Weaver at the plate. Here's Kirkland with a 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got a little tip on it, but that will be strike one. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2-1. The Legends have scored 5 runs in this inning to take the lead, 11-9. It was 9-6 going into the 7th. Pitch. That one comes in for a called strike, and now it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the batter, Weaver. Kirkland with a 2-2 pitch. It'll be a ground ball out to second base. Fielded, they get the force out at second, go to first, can't turn the double play. They'll come home with a runner at home, and he's safe. Colden Land comes in to score, and that will make it 12-9. Adam McDonald forced out at second base on the fielder's choice. Colden Land scores. Jonathan Weaver safe at first. So now runner on first base with 2 outs. This is number 40, Tanner Foley, coming to the plate. Tanner is 0 for 1 with a walk and a fly out today. First pitch catches the corner for a called strike one on the outside. 0-1 to the batter, Tanner Foley. 12-9 the score. Legends have now scored 6 runs in this inning. 0-1 pitch is going to be popped up in the infield, and it will be caught by the pitcher Kirkland on the pop-up for out number 3 to retire the side. But the Littlefield Wildcats varsity team has their backs against the wall here. It's do or die. Trailing 9-12. We'll be back for the bottom of the 7th right after this.
At Littlefield ISD, we're not just upgrading facilities, we're creating opportunities. Where students excel in dual credit courses, engage in effective vocational programs, and achieve associate's degrees upon graduation. Our staff brings real-world experience, guiding students to think critically and solve problems. Here we stand united in our mission to develop and inspire every student as we embrace the spirit of Wildcat magic.
Wildcat Laundry in Littlefield is a proud supporter of Littlefield High School athletics and wants to wish the Wildcats good luck in tonight's game. Wildcat Laundry is a clean, full-service laundromat with quality coin-operated washers and dryers for all your needs. Comforters too big for your home washer? Bring them to the Wildcat Laundry. Need to take care of several loads in a short time? Come to Wildcat Laundry, located at 901 Hall Avenue in Littlefield. Wildcat Laundry says go Cats.
Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, right here in Littlefield, provides grade A, Gold Star quality milk products to manufacturers around the world. We are proud to be here in Littlefield, and we support our student athletes. Our philosophy is to be a good neighbor to everyone in this town. We take pride in our work and in our community. Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, farms, people, and technology, achieving Gold Star quality. Go Cats!
On your corner and in your corner, headquartered in Littlefield, Texas since 1946, First Federal Bank is your hometown bank with hometown personalities. No name changes, no 1-800 numbers, no branches, just roots right here in Littlefield, Texas, home of the Fighting Wildcats. Come in and join the winning team and experience First Federal Bank hospitality today. First Federal Bank Littlefield, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS 494763. Welcome back in to the bottom of inning number 7, where the Littlefield Wildcats Legends lead this game by a score of 12-9 against the current varsity team. And we have a pitching change for the Legends. This will be Brendan Bowman. Bowman coming to the play, or Bowman on the mound now for the Legends. Current varsity head coach Jet Hartley now behind the plate once again. This is his second inning to catch as the first pitch is low and away for ball 1 to Kaiser Billingsley. Billingsley at the plate for the Wildcats varsity. Here's the 1-0 from Bowman. That misses high for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. We have Brendan Bowman on the mound, Jet Hartley behind the plate, Adam McDonald at first, Isaiah Rodriguez at second, Jordan Trevino at shortstop, and Reese Rogers at third. Here's the 2-0. That's low, ball 3. Major McNeese is playing in left field, Ethan Garcia in center field, and Marcus Rosales out in right. 3 balls and no strikes. Bowman gets the call from his catcher, Hartley. Pitch comes in for a called strike 1, and now it's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to the leadoff batter here, Billingsley. Three-one. Swing and a miss at strike 2, and now it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 3-2 to the batter, Billingsley. Kaiser's 1 for 4 today with a ground out, strikeout. He bunted safely and then had a fly out. Here's a 3-2 payoff from Bowman. High, ball 4. So Billingsley draws the walk. And that will bring Ayala to the plate. Anastasio Ayala coming up for the 5th time tonight. He's 3 for 4 with 3 singles and reached on a fielder's choice. So he's the guy that's had the hot stick here in this game tonight for the varsity team. First pitch to Ayala. Catches the outside corner for a called strike 1. 0-1 to the batter. Varsity needs at least 3 runs here in the bottom of the 7th. 4 runs to win it. Swings at that one for strike 2, and now it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 0-2 to the batter, Ayala. Bowman with a pitch. Swing and a miss at strike 3. Ayala goes down swinging for out number 1. Oh, and that was Coach Nathan Hobbs out there, who's currently a coach for the varsity team. He was out there playing second base, but now Irod goes back in to play second. So Coach Hobbs got him in an at-bat there at second base. Here comes Dawson Adkins. First pitch there is high for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes, 1-0. And he's going to ground this one out to third base. Rogers fields it, throws to first, short, and the runner gets in safely as Adam McDonald was unable to scoop it up. And that allows Dawson to reach base safely on the error. That puts runners at first and second base for the varsity. And here comes number 32. This is C.J. Weaver to the plate. Weaver comes up with runners at first and second base and 1 out. Represents the tying run. Weaver swings at the first pitch here for strike 1. 0-1. So the Wildcat Legends gave us some of that old Wildcat magic in the top of the 7th. Now the current varsity team needs some of that new Wildcat magic. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to C.J. Weaver. Brendan Bowman on the mound. Bowman coming out of the class of 2024. The 0-2. Swing and a miss at strike 3, and C.J. goes down swinging on 3 pitches. And the varsity team is down to their last out here. Something's got to happen, and Jaden Kirkland is the one that has to make it happen for the Wildcats varsity. Kirkland is 0 for 2 with a strikeout, a ground out, and 2 walks. Here's the first pitch to Kirkland. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 to the batter, Jaden Kirkland. He'll get the call from Coach Blake Green down the third baseline. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one misses low and away, ball 2. Now 2 balls, no strikes, 2-0. 2-0 pitch, runner's going to go. Hartley throws down to second base and won't get there in time. And it's a double steal for the varsity team as Kaiser Billingsley takes third and Dawson Atkins steals second. So now 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs. Back at the plate, 3 balls and no strikes to the batter, Jaden Kirkland. Pitch. This is high for ball 4, and that's going to load him up. The tying run is now on first base with the go-ahead run, the winning run coming to the plate for the Wildcats varsity. This is number 40, Rylan Russell. Russell is 1 for 2 with a strikeout, a single, and was hit by a pitch twice. Bases loaded with 2 outs here for the varsity team. And Rylan Russell. Jaden Kirkland did his job and got on base with 2 outs. Now Russell at the plate with the bases loaded. Brendan Bowman trying to close it out for the Legends. Here's a pitch. Right down the middle for a called strike 1. 0-1 to the left-handed batter, Russell. Bowman, the next pitch. This is high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1-1. Wildcats have Jaden Kirkland on first, Dawson Atkins at second, Kaiser Billingsley at third. Here's the 1-1. Low and in the dirt, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes, 2-0. Russell. 2-1 pitch from Bowman. Misses low, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike now, 3-1. Russell can do a lot of things here with a hitter's count. 3-1 pitch. In there for a called strike. He thought it was ball 4. Was a little high in the strike zone. Umpire gives Bowman the call, and now it's a full count, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. It's a full count. Runners will be on the move with the bases loaded. Here's Bowman with the pitch. High, ball 4, and that'll walk in a run. It's a bases loaded walk as Kaiser Billingsley comes across the plate. And that makes it 12-10. And the Wildcats stay alive. And here comes Tate Clark to the plate. First pitch to Clark is inside for ball 1. Tate is 0 for 3 with a strikeout, reached on an error, and then a ground out. Bases loaded with 2 outs here. Brendan Bowman trying to close it out for the Legends. That pitch comes right down the pipe for a called strike 1. It's now 1-1. Rylan Russell on first, Jaden Kirkland at second, Dawson Atkins running at third. The 1-1 pitch, low, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2-1. We are in the bottom of inning number 7. The varsity team is the home team. Coach Hartley said whoever wins gets to be the home team the next year, and last year the varsity team won. So they are the home team in this game. That pitch is high for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike, 3-1 to Tate Clark with Jennings in the on-deck circle. Bowman gets a call from Hartley. 3-1 pitch. That one comes in for a called strike, and now it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs, and the bases loaded here. Runners will be on the move. Here's Bowman with a payoff pitch. Low, ball 4, and another run will score on a walk as Dawson Atkins will cross the plate. And now it's a 1-run game. 12-11. Legends on top. And here's Craig Jennings, bases loaded and 2 outs. Craig Jennings is 1 for 3 today with a fly out, bunted safely, and then a strikeout. First pitch is in there for a called strike 1. Jennings, a left-handed batter. So Craig Jennings at the plate. Swings at this one, slaps it out to the second baseman. Fielded by Coach Hobbs. He underhands it for out number 3 to first base. And that will retire the side and end the game as the Littlefield Legends win this game by a score of 12-11 over the Littlefield varsity team. It's been a whole lot of fun, and we congratulate the Legends on getting a victory here in 2026. It was a close game all the way, but the Legends pull it out, scoring 6 needed runs. They needed 3. They got 6 in the top of the 7th. and then they held off the varsity team late. They're in the bottom of the 7th inning, but a great game. We had a lot of fun. I think everybody out on the field had a lot of fun. It's all one big baseball family. And, of course, all of the coaches, Coach Hartley, Coach Green, and Coach Hobbs are all Littlefield legends as well. And just a whole lot of fun here tonight at the ballpark. We want to congratulate the Legends on a victory, and we're looking forward to calling the Wildcats district games here on the Littlefield Sports Network as well. So we'll get back to baseball, or rather basketball on Monday here on the Littlefield Sports Network, and then we'll cover the baseball team once they start district play next month here on YouTube and also with a live audio at littlefieldsports.com. Want to say thanks to Coach Hartley for setting this thing up and hosting this thing and putting it together, and it's always a lot of fun. And now I believe they'll probably take a bunch of pictures out there on the field. But a good job for both teams. The Legends win it here in 2026, 12-11, your final score. That's going to do it for us. And we'll see you on Monday night when the Wildcats basketball team takes on Muleshoe on the road in the regular season basketball finale. Wildcats are headed to the playoffs. Lady Cats are in the playoffs as well. They play Tuesday night in Dimmitt